Hey folks, Carl here and welcome to Foxtrot Oscar, and as you can see we are back in Stellaris. Now the last game we did we had an AI battle with 3 civilizations in a 150 star system. So we are going to go for something a little bit larger this time, so we're going to go for a new game. Doesn't matter which nation we choose because they will become AI controlled. So we will select. Now, like I said, we're going to make a galaxy a little bit larger this time. We're going to go for 400 stars. Still small, but we're going for 400 stars. Galaxy shape we will, I think, leave as elliptical. We're going to go for 9 AI empires. Now that's quite a lot for 400 stars, but we want to see lots of action. So hopefully we can get them fighting as soon as possible. We're not going to have any advanced or fallen empires. Our tech tradition costs, habitable worlds, primitive civilizations we're going to leave as 1. Crisis strength is irrelevant because we're not going to have any endgame crisis. We want them to be fighting amongst themselves all the way through. We are going to go for 200 years again. Difficulty is irrelevant. Scaling difficulty again is irrelevant. AI aggressiveness, we want the AI to be as aggressive as possible, so we've got that as high. Empire placement, completely random. No advanced neighbours because there aren't any. Hyperlane density, now we're going to set this to full so that everybody can get access to every star, so that people can't get cut off or entrapped in small empires, things like that. Abandoned gateways and wormhole pairs we're going to leave set to 1. Guaranteed habitable worlds we're going to leave as 1. Caravaneers on and Xeno compatibility on. So there we go. So we are going to click play. So we're starting a new game and we're going to set this all up and set it off. So I shall get this set up and we will be back in a moment. Okay folks, so there we are, all set up. The empire we selected is starting right at the top, and as you can see we've got a reasonably good spread. These two might be a little bit too close together. We're going to make it so we can see all the AI countries, and we are going to turn the hyperlane map mode off, but as you can see they've got access to every star. The hyperlanes connect everywhere, so we're going to leave that switched off so we can see what's going on, and we are going to set it to fastest. So once we go we shall see what happens. So I'm going to speed up the footage and play some overlay music. We're going to turn this music off and we shall see what happens. So here we go. Okay folks, we have paused the game there. Now it's 2500 and we've gone 3 months over the end game where we should have had a winner, but for some reason it has not finished. It's continuing, so we're going to have a look at a few things. So as you can see on the right hand side, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got 7 of our original empires left, and as you can see, the Moj Huxgan Accord have come out way on top. They are more than double anything any of the other 6 empires have got. Now, for some very strange reason, we had the Unbidden turn up at about 2450. Now these guys shouldn't have turned up because in my settings I didn't want any sort of game crisis, mid-game or end-game, but they turned up. And right at the very end we had Aberrant and Vehement turn up as well. But I paused the game here. We're going to take a look at who the actual winner was and see if we can find out why the game didn't end. So we're going to select the top empire here, and we're going to go over to the menu on the left hand side. We're going to click on situational log. Now there you can see they are in the number 1 spot. They are ranked first with a score of 96,198. Now it says here victory is currently not possible. So there in red text it said it is not possible to win during an ongoing galactic crisis. So this game would continue until either the Unbidden, one of these 3 endgame crises, would have either won or they'd have been abolished. So we're going to call the end to this one here, and it's the Moj Huxgan Accord that have come out on top, and they are of course part of a galactic federation, the Union of Galactic Powers, and they were in 1st, 2nd and 7th place. 1st, 2nd and 7th. There was a second was a second federation, the United Independent Systems, and they had 4 members, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. So there we go. That is the end of that. We didn't expect the Unbidden, but they turned up anyway. So they put a little bit of, ooh, what's going to happen here, and you can see they have 3.7 million fleet power. They could have quite easily wiped out all 7 of these empires if the AI had thought, let's go to war, but they didn't. And now I'm curious to see if their tech was up to standard, but if we click on the Unbidden it should show us, yeah, according to this, their fleet power is pathetic, but their economy is overwhelming. Their technology level is the same, so it's a little bit unusual that they didn't just completely go to war. So strange. Anyway, there we go folks, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Wasn't particularly exciting, not a huge amount went on. The empire that we selected at the start got pretty much overwhelmed quite early. So there we go. Like I said, thank you very much for watching. Be good, be safe, keep playing games and enjoying yourself, and we shall talk to you next time. Ta-ta!